The last time Tommy saw his father, he was a drunk who beat his mother and tortured and abused his family in some manner that caused, that cost, him his marriage and caused his wife to leave with Tommy. Um, since then, there's been no contact between Tommy and his father. So when Tommy returns to Pittsburgh, he comes to have a drink with the old man. But he doesn't drink anymore. He's turned his life around completely, um, which sets up, you know, what happens when father turns into son or son turns into father, and the roles are reversed somewhat. Joel Edgerton plays the role of Brendan, and he, what I think is so lovely about Joel is he has a tremendous sense of humility and kindness. There's a genuine kindness in Joel, um, and a sort of he's very he has a very reliable energy of kindness and warmth, genuine warmth and care. I think that's really important for Brendan to have. Paddy is played by Nick Nolte, and I think you know what you're in for when when Nick turns up, on screen. He has such a powerful presence, and is I mean, I admire a lot of things about Nick Nolte. Um, I find him fascinating as a guy, and but I think what's really important is that you can project upon Paddy, like Nick Nolte, playing Paddy, a very deep history of, like a knowledge of dysfunction and rage and an an emotional range which is not in any way superficial. He's like a deep like river. Great thing about what Gavin has done with this movie is he's managed to underpin a fight movie with a really strong drama as well. So it caters for two different types of audience. Those who want to get a bit more substance from an action film or a fight film, more importantly, and those who just want to see fighting. There's plenty of fighting and there's plenty of drama in it. I had the weight to put on and a skill set I know nothing about, so I had to learn to kick and learn to punch, and like there was boxing training, and then there was Thai boxing training, and then there was I didn't have to do that much jujitsu because luckily my character's ground and pound and sort of a willful fighter and dominating. So his fight's pretty short, relatively short. Unlike poor Joel, who had to go through a lot more um, jujitsu class than me. The whole stunt team on Warrior was absolutely vital and essential. Like we trained with them every day, we hung out with them every day. We ate with them, we were on set all the time together. I mean, they basically were the glue for the entire fight part of the movie. It's more than just a sport. For a lot of people that I met who are involved in the sport, it's a way of life. It's not just about getting in the cage and smashing someone's face in and blood and haircuts and tattoos and stuff. You look at people that fighters like Machita and Anderson Silva, these martial artists. There's a real vein of humility and honor and respect that underpins what the bad side of cage fighting, the idea of cage fighting, the projection of cage fighting, and the glorification of violence, the underpinningness of people the underpin of those that have found kinship and craftsmanship within sport and athletic and creative ability, a passion. It's an art form, it's a martial art. It's mixed martial arts.